This radio show started on 7 radio stations.
At its peak, could be heard on over 1,000 stations in 50 countries.
And today is one of the most listened to weekly radio programs in the whole world.
What is it? Find out next on Sarah's Wiki Corner podcast.
It is time for Sarah's Wiki Corner. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. What are we learning about today on your Wiki Corner?
Well, it's Throwback Thursday.
You're right.
And our throwback year today is 1970.
Right again.
And that is the year that American Top 40 with Casey Kasem first aired.
Man, I love listening to Casey Kasem as a kid on
I know,
Sunday
you were
mornings.
listening to, you found a whole bunch of clips of him on YouTube that you were listening to for like 20 straight minutes.
Classic episodes, outtakes, it's all good.
Yeah. So American Top 40 was created by Casey Kasem, Don Bustany, who is Kasem's childhood friend, radio veteran Tom Rounds, and program director Ron Jacobs, who produced and directed the various production elements.
Right.
Now, at the time, Top 40 radio was on the decline as DJs preferred to play album-oriented progressive rock. Casey Kasem was reportedly inspired by a radio show called Make Believe Ballroom that was nationally syndicated in the 1940s and popularized the concept of a disc jockey playing current popular recorded music on the air.
I see.
And the format was loosely based on the TV show Your Hit Parade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So American Top 40 began on the Independence Day weekend in 1970 on just 7 radio stations, but it soon went nationwide. The first show featured the last time both Elvis Presley and the Beatles had songs simultaneously in the top 10.
That was the first weekend that they were on.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yep. The show began as a 3-hour program counting down the top 40 songs on Billboard's Hot 100 singles chart. It quickly gained popularity and expanded to a 4-hour program in 1978 to reflect the increasing average length of singles on Billboard's Hot 100 chart.
They did get longer, yeah.
By the early 1980s, the show could be heard on 520 stations in the U.S., and at its peak, the show was broadcast on over 1,000 plus stations in some 50 countries.
Everybody wanted to know what was number 1.
Yes. During the Casey Kasem era, each installment of American Top 40 was pressed onto vinyl LP records, usually 4 per show, and then mass mailed to subscribing radio stations, which just seems like such a huge production to have to do that.
Doesn't it? Mailing records, you get them, you got to put them on the turntable, you got to cue them up just right. A lot of work.
Crazy, yeah. During Kasem's run as host, the American Top 40 show had a number of popular and distinguishing features. The long-distance dedication feature evolved from a spoken word 45 single that Kasem had recorded in 1964 called Letter from Elena, in which a girl wrote to Kasem about her encounter with the Beatles.
Okay.
Kasem later explained that the long-distance dedication feature was intended to be part of the show from the very beginning. He knew, however, that it was going to take some time before a listener wrote in with a request, and so he let the process proceed organically. And his patience proved correct, as a staffer found a letter while checking the show's mail in August of 1978, and the listener asked Kasem to play the song Desiree by Neil Diamond, which he dedicated to his girlfriend of the same name, who was moving to West Germany to live with her family on an army base.
Holy cow. So that was the first long-distance dedication.
Was Desiree by Neil Diamond.
I wonder how Desiree's doing in West Germany.
Good, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was the right
I hope she
side
heard
of
it. I
Germany.
hope she heard that the long-distance dedication.
I do, too.
Yeah. In 1988, Kasem left the show over contract concerns with ABC and signed a 5-year, $15 million contract with Westwood One and started his own show, Casey's Top 40,
Remember that.
which used the weekly chart survey published by Radio and Records based on radio airplay instead of the Billboard chart.
Sure, yeah. Take my toys and go over here.
That's right. Kasem was replaced by Shadow Stevens, whose first American Top 40 show aired in August of 1988 on just over 1,000 stations.
Yeah.
Stevens and American Top 40 lost a significant number of affiliates when Kasem's new show launched in 1989.
Oh, that's too bad.
The original American Top 40 was canceled in 1995. Kasem regained the rights to the name in 1997, and the show was back on the air in 1998. At the end of 2003, Kasem announced he would leave American Top 40 once his contract expired and would be replaced by Ryan Seacrest, your
like
favorite.
So many people.
Yes, you love Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah.
Kasem's last show aired on the weekend of January 3rd, 2004. And today, American Top 40 is available in almost every radio market in the U.S. As of December 2022, New Jersey and Rhode Island are the only two states that don't have a local station carrying American Top 40.
Really?
But you can still listen to it.
Sure.
There, I'm
They're
sure.
small states. You can get it from other states, yeah.
Nearly 500 radio stations in the U.S. and several other territories worldwide air American Top 40, making it one of the most listened to weekly radio programs in the world.
Good.
Yes.
And that's it?
That's it.
That's it. All right. You picked out a record to go along with American Top 40, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, so I thought we'd play the very first song that was number one on American Top 40 in 1970.
Okay.
So we're going to play Mama Told Me Not to Come
All
by
right.
Three Dog Night.
We'll do it, Sarah. Thank you so much. As the numbers get smaller, the hits get bigger, Sarah. Did you know that?
I did know that.
That is,
Yes.
that's how it goes. That's how it goes. The Wiki Corner today brought to you by Niblack Foods, and they have a lot of local products on their shelves.
They sure do. Now, they've been part of the Rochester community for over 90 years. And so they like to support other local businesses, obviously.
Sure.
So they've got a huge variety of all locally made products.
Yeah. You'll
Yeah.
find honey there. You've got great maple syrup there.
Hot sauce, barbecue sauce,
Yeah.
olive oil, vinegar, so much stuff, all made locally right here in the Rochester area.
Yeah.
Yeah, so support local and shop local.
Yeah.
And Niblack's.
Yeah, you're supporting local with the products. You're supporting local with the store as well, and it's in the it's over there right off of Jefferson Road. Yeah,
In the Genesee Valley Regional Market.
There it is.
Yes.
Niblack Foods. Check them out for all things local. A lot of hot sauce.
Lot
Some
of
of the
hot
hot
sauce.
sauces are behind plastic, so the bottles don't break.
Right, because they would have to send in like a hazmat team.
Yeah.
Or something. Like literally, yeah.
Yeah. So serious business there.
Yes.
Niblack Foods. Yeah. All right. Very, very good. Very good. So let's see here. Your Pink Floyd sold their catalog, their music catalog.
No.
$400 million.
Wow.
Is
To
what they
who?
went for.
To whom?
To a couple of guys. Sold the music catalog, and it's just Sony Music. $400 million. Yeah.
Interesting.
That seems like what a lot of them go for. $500 million. Like around there.
That seems like a decent price.
Pink Floyd's big. I mean, you would
Yeah.
think they would be able to command the maximum amount.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have the Hilton Apple Fest this weekend, Sarah.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Excited about this? It's one of my favorites.
Me too. And I think it's supposed to be a nice weekend for it too.
Supposed to be good.
Last year, oh my gosh, it was like 75 degrees last year. It was like the warmest, nicest Apple Fest I can remember in a long time. And I think this year, Saturday's going to be a little cool, but I think both days are going to be sunny.
Yeah, I watched my weather app, and it goes back and forth. There was rain on Saturday, then there was sun on Saturday, then there's rain on Sunday. That's where mine is right now, rain on Sunday. But
Okay, well,
we'll
I'm
see.
there on
I mean,
Saturday, so
scattered
keep it there.
showers. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm there on Sunday, but we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It'll be fun. It's always a good time.
It is always a good time. All right, so we got your record ready to go here. All right. You didn't mention his slogan, by the way.
Oh, what was it? Reach for something.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yeah, and reach for the stars, or something.
Yeah, something.
Is that
like
it?
We're gonna. Oh, yeah.
Something
Well,
like
don't say it if we're not 100% sure.
that. Okay. A lot of angry people. That's not what he said.
Here we go. Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world. Three Dog Night, Mama Told Me Not to Come. Sarah, do you remind us, why did we just play that record?
Well, because that was the very first number one song on American Top 40 when it debuted in 1970, and that's our Throwback Thursday year.
It sure is. Let's recap three things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Ready.
Go.
All right. At its peak, American Top 40 aired on more than 1,000 radio stations around the world.
The long-distance dedication feature started in 1978.
And today, it's one of the most listened to weekly radio programs in the whole world.
We should mention that Casey Kasem also did cartoon voices as well. I know it wasn't about Casey Kasem,
Right.
the Wiki Corner today, but he did Shaggy from Scooby-Doo,
Right.
most notably, as well as a bunch of others as well. And there's a YouTube video where it shows him doing Shaggy's voice. And it's really weird because you can hear Shaggy's voice and you think, well, I can hear Casey Kasem in that.
Yeah.
But to actually watch Casey Kasem do Shaggy's voice,
Yeah.
that's
kind of weird, yeah.
it's kind of weird. Folks, want to learn more about American Top 40, Sarah, or AT40 as it's sometimes
AT40,
called.
yes.
Where do they go? What do they do?
You can go to my wiki blog. If you go to
Sure.
legends1027.com, on the homepage, there's a link that takes you to my blog where I post Everything I talk about every day.
It's all there. Plus, you can watch the action unfold here in the studio live every day on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/legends1027 right around 4:10.
That's right.
You'll see it all happen. Plus, it gets archived up on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. Search Sarah's Wiki Corner and like and subscribe there. The Wiki Corner, of course, brought to you by our friends at Niblack Foods in the Genesee Valley Regional Market. We appreciate those guys with all kinds of great local products on the shelf. You're back tomorrow, 4:10, fresh episodes.
Absolutely.
We'll learn more tomorrow at 4:10. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Traffic, weather, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Culture Club, and more on the way on Legends 1027.